Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Sadie and today I'm going to be delving into the PLouise All I See Is IGNS eyeshadow palette. I'm sorry then, my ring light glowed on it. This is the look I created, and if you'd like to stay on this look then keep on watching. And if you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe, it helped me out a lot, and let's get on with the video. I've honestly been sat here for about an hour, just sat like this, because it's weird. I want to do makeup but trying to get the energy to do this right now. Do you know what? My camera's gone blurry because nowhere to my breath is showing up on the camera, so trying to catch it. It's that cold in here. It's like 4 degrees. This is the one thing I don't like about doing makeup and making surgery, is that when it gets to winter, there's like no insulation in here, so it's literally what it is outside. I'm practically sat outside when I do this, so it's like I'm freezing. I just had a cup of tea, which has warmed me up a little bit, so that's good. But yeah, let's just crack on with this look. Let's just get over and done with. Alright, so I think the video will be up first, so I'll link it. And some of you may know I got the PLouise large trick or treat bag, and it came with the All I See Is IGNS eyeshadow palette, so I thought before I head back to work tonight I shall give it a go. And this is what the palette looks like. It is absolutely beautiful. I'm not even putting that in focus, sorry. This is quite a little simple look. I don't want to go too crazy, but I still want to do like a nice little pretty like day-to-day look for me. So yeah, let's get on with it. I've got my eyes primed with PLouise base. I use 1 to do my brow, and then I use shade 2 to do my the rest of my eye. So the first brush I took, this is from the Morphe Rose Gold set, but it's quite similar to an R39. And the first shade I'm going to take is Abundance, and I'm just going to pop this basically just in the outer corner of my eye, because I really wanted the depth to just stay on the outer corner. Oh my god, it's starting to rain again. Stop every time at the moment, but said it is winter, so I can't really moan at it, can I? Then on a Morphe R38, so this was just a plain brush, had no product on it. Obviously it's got product on it now, so I used it on this side, but I basically just blended that outwards with this with no extra product and just went up and out with it. Then with a Morphe R37, I took the shade Alignment, which is like this beautiful orangey yellow brown. Not brown, is it? It's not orange. What am I on about? I don't know why I said brown. And I basically just done it on the outer part of that as well. So on top, like midway, and built upwards. Also, someone please help me, do you prefer the lighting with the ring light? Please let me know. Right, now that I've built that up pretty happily, just going to go in now with a Morphe E27 brush, and I'm taking the shade Vision, which is this yellow, and I'm basically just going to pop it in the inner part of my crease. And what's nice about these colours is that they do merge well into each other, so I'm not going to go crazy, I'm just going to meet it at just where it is. Alright, I'm pretty happy with that yellow. It's a really nice yellow. I'm just going to go back in with those first 2 shades and just build them up a little bit better. Right, then I just went in with like a cheap 4-line brush, and I took the shade 1111, and I'm just going to deepen that out corner even more. Blend that out with the first brush. Alright, then I added in the yellows. I didn't do a cut crease or anything. I picked up the shade, is it Vibrations? Yeah. I have... The formula of this reminds me of the Beauty Bay shimmer formula. I don't like it. I don't get on with it. I mean, it is pretty, but I just preferably would just like really, they've got like that creamy sort of wet formula to it, and I just don't gel with it. You literally cannot pick this up on a brush, like you have to do it with your finger, her shimmer formulas, in these palettes in particular, or unless it's wet, and I just don't like to use it wet. So yeah, it's a beautiful colour though on your finger, and I'm just going to pop that in that space there. Like the beautiful gold. Bit crumbly, but it's okay. I'm just going to blend that into that yellow a little bit. I quite like this palette, I'm not going to lie. I know I haven't used a few shades, but I really love this look, and I do like the gold, so I just know at least I've got that option with this gold. With that first shade and first brush, I'm just going to blend the corners in just a little bit better. But not too particular, because I'm going to go back in with a darker colour in a second, and I'll explain why. Sort of don't want it to be like perfect either. Right, should we do the bottom first? Yeah, let me just put some eye primer in the bottom. Right, I do apologise for the rain. It's like barely raining, but it's so loud on camera, and I really do apologise. It's literally like spitting, but we all know what Sam of Conservatory sounds like. So I'm going to take Dominatrix Floor Liquid Lipstick from Jeffree Star Cosmetics. I'm just going to pop this in my waterline and adjust a little bit underneath my lash line. Right, just with that brush I used with 1111 on it, I'm just going to blend that underneath. Then I used a Morphe R41 and the shade Abundance, which is the first shade we went in with, and blended that underneath. Then I took an S20 and the shade Alignment and blended that all underneath as well. I don't know what it is, I just feel like PLouise eyeshadows just don't blend well underneath my eyes. Like, if you watch any PLouise video I've done, I just don't feel, I don't know what it is. Unless it's me, it could be me, it's probably me, don't worry about it. I was going to take that Dominatrix liner and do a nice big thick line on top of my eyelids. Actually, before I carry on, I did take a Spectrum A13 brush. This is a little bit wet, and I took the shade Higher Power and I popped that in the inner corner. It's a really beautiful shade. And a bit on the brow bone. So once I finished that, I took that I took an angled brush and I took that 1111 shade and I pressed it on top, so it just made it a bit more matte. And I went way too thick, but that's okay, don't worry about it. I went way too thick on that, didn't I? Jesus. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright, it's alright, it's alright. We'll figure it out, we'll figure it out. The brush I used, the 111 shade, I'm going to blend in to the liner. Nice. I've gone more on this side than that side, but that's okay. Honestly, I don't understand where this rain's come from. All I see is blue skies, and this is literally a dark cloud, like no word of light right above my conservatory. Anyway, I'm going to pop some mascara on. The lashes I got on are actually PLouise Cut the Check lashes, so I'm going to put them on, do my base, and I'll be right back. So there we have it, guys. Here's the finished look. My base as usual. I look a bit trampy. I'm so cold. I'm not taking this jumper off at all. I'm freezing. But I thought I'd go with like a bit more of a vampire lipstick, and it was Don't Panic. I just had it. Where have I put it? Don't Panic out of the Prick collection from JSC. Love this colour with this look. It's like perfect. Yeah, I'm living for this. I love the gold in my eyes. I need to wear more looks like this. I'm definitely keeping this on for the rest of the day, even though I'm kind of sad I got work tonight about it, but yeah, definitely keeping this on. So my final thoughts is that I do mostly like a lot of PLouise products. I do love how these eyeshadow blended, but with the Worldy palette I've got a little bit hit and miss on that. I feel like some shades are really, really good and some shades aren't. Like I said, this gold, it's beautiful on the lid, and don't get me wrong, but I wish you could use it on a brush. I feel like if you were trying to like really do a crisp line with it, it really wouldn't work, or you'd have to really, really wet your brush. But other than that, it was beautiful. It was a little bit flaky. It's sort of those shadows that when you play with it too much, it sort of breaks away and comes off, but it is still really pretty. Like I said, shadows blended out really, really well. I love the look. I'm definitely going to play with this more because this palette has so many layers to it. So I've gone into like the yellow and oranges. I know it's got pinks and red tones in there. So I'm really, really glad I got that palette. So I really hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Please don't forget to be a nice big thumbs up and subscribe if you're new, and follow me on Instagram, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.